What's up, everybody? My name is Michael, or Kiratze Online. Hopefully you guys are having a positively fantastic day so far, and I'm here to let you guys know that you should play Doki Doki Literature Club. Yes. Now, don't let anything fool you about this game. I realize this is not a game I normally play, but if you look at the screen, look at the warning right now, it says this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. And there is also one after that that mentions if you have severe anxiety or depression, you should actually not be playing this game or watching this either. So, following those rules, if you are someone who, is not, at least 18 years old, I think, at least 16 years old, I think. It says 13 years old here, but I don't think 13-year-olds or 14-year-olds should be playing this game. I would say at least you're 16 years old, and if you don't have anxiety or severe depression, you should not be watching this video. I'm going to say that straight off the bat, just like it is showing it in the in the video clip I'm showing you right now. And this video clip is actually from our 24-hour Extra Life charity stream that we did. You can see in the top left, well, it's a little bit harder to see now, but above my webcam, this is at the point where we reach $500, and that is our goal for that charity stream. And I can't thank everyone enough who stopped by, lurked, said hi, subscribed, donated, whatever. You guys are fantastic, and I can't, Byron and I can't thank you guys enough for the support that you guys shown. Every year, Extra Life charity streams for us get better and better, and hopefully you guys had a lot of fun. This is definitely a fun game to play if you are a content creator. I think it sort of has a cult following as well. And I'm not going to be showing anything spoilery in this game because it is definitely a game that you should be going into blind. Obviously, the only thing you need to know going into this is it is not your traditional visual novel game. This is a horror game at its core, and it is one of the most scariest games I've played, and it's extremely genius in some of the things it does. When you're done playing this game, if you happen to play it, you should definitely go and dive into the rabbit hole. We did that a little bit off after we did the playthrough and read up on some of the Easter eggs and some of the crazy things that this game does, because it has some really, really weird, creepy things going on with it. And yes, I know all of this stuff is odd. I know you might think I'm just baiting you into playing a cutesy visual novel game, but I assure you, this is far from it. It does take a little bit while to get going, and it's not a slow build-up. It is sort of a 0 to 100 game. For the first few hours, or first couple of hours, I'm not sure, this playthrough took us quite a while, but I did narrate everything. I did, different voices for the girls, or I at least tried to. And, I took time to spend, talk to chat, get their input, and, we did some other things, took breaks. So my time played is going to be a little bit, quite a bit slower than just a natural one-person play, playing this on their own. But bear that in mind. I think you can probably get through this game in about 4 to 5 hours. I think if you're just playing it on your own and sort of just reading everything on your own and skipping a lot of the stuff that I didn't. But definitely take the time to try and read the dialogue and stuff like that. There is no voices in the game, so that is why you can probably get through this game quite a bit quicker if you just sort of read things in your head. But yeah, so this is from our 24-hour stream. In total, though, we raised $648 actually by the end of the stream. And I, again, can't thank you guys enough for that. But this is a visual novel game where it plays on all the tropes and cliches of a traditional visual novel game. A lot of these visual novel games you see on Steam is just you're the main character. You are this guy who is in goes into high school, and it's sort of this harem type situation, and you try and cater to one of the girls in this game. There's 4 different girls sort of to choose from, I guess, and to cater towards, and it's based upon you joining this literature club. One of your best friends in the game drags you into this literature club, and now you're surrounded, by these 4 cute girls, and it's up to you to try and win one over, I guess. And you do that by making poems throughout the game. And during the day, you're going to be interacting with these girls and having dialogue with them, and then after the day is done, you're going to be actually making a poem by selecting certain keywords. You're not going to be actually creating a poem. The game sort of throws something up, and you don't get to actually read what you came up with, but you select keywords that certain words cater towards one of the girls more so than others, and that's sort of how you influence the girls in that way, is by choosing specific keywords that specific girl likes. And, at the end of the day, you'll exchange poems. You'll be able to read their poem. And, over the course of the game, as certain things happen, those poems will change, and that dialogue will change if you are someone who does not like. Yeah, I'm trying to describe how the horror element comes in without spoiling much. But this is not a horror game in the traditional sense of like big things popping up on screen at you with loud noises. There is some of that. There's just minor jump scares. It's not filled with jump scares. It's really just over the course of the game. It's one of those things where you slowly start to realize things aren't what they seem, and it's very, very unsettling and creepy. But there is very disturbing imagery in this game, so just bear that in mind. Like I said, if you have severe depression or anxiety, please don't play this game or watch it. It is one of the most scariest games I've played, and this is definitely a game where if I was playing it by myself, I probably wouldn't be able to get through it, to be honest. And if it's definitely not a game that I could personally play, in the dark by myself, not on stream, just, by myself and then not being able to interact with other people. This is a great game to play if you're a content creator, in my opinion. But again, I think for anyone who is planning on doing this for a stream or YouTube, definitely let your viewers, warn your viewers of the disturbing imagery and stuff like that. I don't think it's bad to maybe look up now. See, I looked at a couple of streams and a couple of YouTube videos for this just ahead of time, and I did see one of the disturbing images. There's plenty of disturbing things though, so definitely not super spoiling it for myself, but it definitely gave me a sort of a heads up on what this game has to offer. I think if you are someone who, is confident that they're not going to be super disturbed by this, and, I'll just say off the bat, this game deals with suicidal themes. I think gives enough without spoiling about what you can potentially expect in this game in terms of disturbing imagery. But if you're someone who, that is okay for your viewers and your audience and yourself, I think this is a great game to play. It is extremely genius in some of the things it does, because it really goes sort of off the wall and really breaks a lot of weird traditional tropes you may find in just video game development in general. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that's going on while you're playing this game, and I don't want to spoil anything, but again, like I said, definitely jump into, playing the game. Just straight off, don't read into things too much. And then after you're done, go to, tvtropes.com or the wiki for this game. I believe there is a wiki for this game. Or Reddit. There's some good Reddit posts that sort of dive into the rabbit hole about what the behind the scenes stuff is going on in this game, because it is seriously crazy on some of the Easter eggs they have in this game and some of the weird nuances and details that, they don't explicitly tell you in this game, but it's sort of in the background and sort of the underlying thing, and what it, what's in the dialogue and the relationships and stuff like that, and it's actually pretty crazy. Now, what's more surprising in this game is actually it's not developed by a traditional Japanese studio or anything like that. This game is actually developed by a Super Smash Brothers Pro. This game is developed by Dan Salvato. If you guys are familiar with that name, he's super huge in the Super Smash Brothers scene. And I think he was a professional player. He actually recently opened up his new studio, so I'm excited to see what his studio comes up with next in terms of game development, because this is his first game he's ever developed, and it's crazy to think that this is what he started out with. Because I know a lot of people are probably gonna look at this game and be like, okay, well, what the hell is this guy doing? Is he crazy? You might think he's still crazy after playing this game, but it's pretty interesting seeing someone of his background sort of take a stab at developing something like this, and it's really, really cool on some of the things he does, and it plays on you, and it plays on sort of the old traditional visual novel games, because it does, and like I said, it does, at least from my playthrough, because I read everything, I took breaks and talked to chat and stuff like that. It did take me a little while to actually get to the horror elements, but like I said, it's not a slow build up in this game. This game is going to be sort of 0 to 100 in terms of its horror aspect coming into play. So bear with it. You are going to be playing a traditional visual novel game for at least the first little bit, but please bear with it, because the payoff is super fantastic. And this is a free-to-play game. That is the best thing, I think, and that I think is a super awesome PR move on his part, is making this game free to play. There is a $10 fan pack that you can buy, that it gives you extra art and, extra behind the scenes stuff, I think. And I think that's great for people to support him, because this is a great piece of gameplay and a great game that can, you know, have a really good cult following, I think, because it is sort of off the walls crazy and sort of some of the things that it does, and it's definitely a unique game to play, because I've never personally played anything like it, and I have played weird games in the past, but nothing like this. And like I said, this is one of the scariest games I've played, but definitely one of the most fun experiences I've had on stream. So it's a great game to play with your community. Again, just bear in mind, I would probably put a warning over the, you know, in chat or something like that, just letting people know. Because you know, at least for my community, I do know some of my viewers, you know, bringing their kids to watch and stuff like that, or might be a little bit on the younger side. And that this is definitely a game that you don't want them seeing. At least, you know, once it starts getting to the horror element, at least for the first, you know, hour or so, I would say it's safe for people to watch because it's just, you know, your traditional visual novel game. But after that, once it starts getting to the little creepy things and, you know, things start getting a little crazy, definitely let your viewers know that it's not appropriate if they're of younger audience or has severe depression or anxiety or can't deal with suicidal themes. But that's all I'm going to say about it. Like I said, I try to give you guys I try to encourage you guys to play this game without trying to give too much away. You know, because like I said, the payout to this game is extremely good, and some of the stuff we read afterwards, you know, after we were done the game, we checked out some of the Reddit threads and the TV tropes thread and stuff like that, and the rabbit hole goes very deep in this game. But I'm super excited what Dan Salvato and his studio comes up with next, because if this is the type of stuff that he's going to be developing throughout his, you know, game development career, even if, you know, I don't mean like visual novel cliches and stuff like that, but if, you know, these weird, unique themes and you know and things that it does mechanically, if they keep doing stuff like this, I'm gonna be a huge fan of their stuff moving forward. Like, I'm already a huge fan of his stuff just because of this game, and like I said, free to play on Steam. You have no reason not to at least try it out, you know, as long as you are aware of the warnings, because I think everyone who is a fan of these weird horror games should really play this, support the developer. I'm going to go probably buy the $10 fan pack, even if I don't look at the stuff, because I don't know what creepy stuff is in there. Even if I don't look at the $10 fan pack stuff, I just want to support the developer, because this is a great piece of gameplay, a great piece of art. And I'm excited. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hopefully this video convinced you guys to at least give it a shot, or, you know, even just experience it. Like I said, if you guys don't want to go through and play it, people like Dyrus, there are other big names out there that have actually done playthroughs and sort of made highlight reels of more of the creepy things that go on in this game. At least check out the game. At least, you know, check out Dan Salvato on Twitter and follow his game studio, and support them that way and through social media, or just spreading the word about this game. Maybe you have a friend, or maybe you have a content creator in mind who might enjoy something creepy and scary like this that you would want to watch him play, because I definitely want to get the word out, word about this game more, because like I said, it's a fantastic game, fantastic experience, and I think that's actually what it is more. It is not really a game. It's sort of like a walking simulator in the sense that it's more of an experience than a game, and I think that's fantastic. I definitely love, you know, these kinds of things are right up my alley in terms of content that I like to create. So to anyone who actually did stop by and watch this during the stream, thank you guys so much. It was super fun seeing your guys' reactions alongside mine. And that's one of the big reasons I love Twitch, is just to be able to share these things with you guys live on the platform. And if you guys have any good games that are like this, if you guys know about Doki Doki Literature Club and you guys, you know, have games that are similar to this that you guys wouldn't mind me playing, definitely let me know in the comments. I definitely look out for these types of things. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And again, like I said, thank you guys so much for the support over this extra 24-hour charity stream. We raised $648, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support. Each year it gets better and better. And I think that actually unlocked donation milestones, so I will be having more marathon streams, you know, in the coming month. And I can't wait to share that with you guys as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll definitely be out with some more Tarkov gameplay pretty soon. And yeah, if you guys didn't watch my update video, I am quitting my job, and my last day is tomorrow at this time of recording. So I'll be creating a lot more content for you guys, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. But thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and we'll see you guys around.